Honey,
Yeah.
you ready to go shooting?
Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of PhotoBeast, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of photography. I'm Dion, your sharp-witted host, and as always, I'm joined with the beautiful Sharon. How you doing today, Sharon?
I'm feeling positively radiant today, just like the golden hour lighting that we're going to discuss later. But first, let's tackle the fascinating phenomenon that can plague photographers, the Rayleigh effect.
The Rayleigh Effect. Ah, yes. This is a subject that separates amateurs from the pros. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, the Rayleigh Effect refers to the scattering of light particles in our atmosphere, causing a shift in color perception.
That's right, Dion. This pesky phenomenon is responsible for that frustrating blue tint that sometimes sneaks into our photographs. It can take away the true essence and vibrancy of our subjects, leaving us with lackluster results.
Absolutely. But fear not, guys, for we have some tricks up our sleeves. We always do. And we're going to combat the sneak effect. One of the most effective techniques is to shoot during the golden hour.
Yes, the golden hour. Nature's gift to photographers. This magical time right after sunrise or just before sunset offers the most heavenly and warm natural light. Not only does the golden hour provide a soft, flattering glow, but it also helps to minimize the impact of the Rayleigh effect.
Indeed, Sharon. Now, during the golden hour, the sun sits at the lowest point on the horizon, and the light has to travel through a larger portion of the atmosphere. This elongated path, it scatters the shorter blue and green wavelengths, thus allowing the warmer reds and orange hues to dominate.
It's like nature's giving us a helping hand. So next time you're planning a photography outing, remember to embrace the golden hour for the breathtaking and vibrant results.
True. That's why taking a picture at 12 o'clock noon or taking a picture at golden hour at 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon will result in different levels of contrast in the image. When shooting at 12 noon, the sun is typically at the highest point in the sky, which leads to harsh and direct overhead lighting. The direct sunlight, it can create strong shadows and highlights, resulting in high contrast in the image. The bright highlights, they can appear blown out, while the dark shadows, they may lack details. This high contrast, it can sometimes make it challenging to capture well-balanced exposures and retain details in both the highlights and the shadows.
On the other hand, the golden hour occurs during the first hour after sunrise and the last hour before sunset, when the sun is low in the sky. During this time, sunlight has a longer path through the Earth's atmosphere, which scatters the shorter blue and green wavelengths of light. This scattering effect leads to a softer, warmer, and diffuse light that casts long shadows and contributes to a more even illumination across the scene.
Well, the golden hour lighting often creates a softer contrast with gentle transitions between highlights and shadows. The warm, golden quality of this light, it can enhance the colors and the textures of the scene, leading to a more pleasing and natural look to the photograph. The low angle of the sun, it can create a beautiful backlighting effect, giving the subjects a subtle glow or kind of a halo effect.
In summary, shooting at 12 noon will typically result in higher contrast due to the strong and direct overhead lighting, while shooting during the golden hour can provide a softer and more balanced contrast with warmer tones and pleasing illumination. The choice of contrast depends on the desired effect that you're trying to do and specific mood or atmosphere the photographer wishes to convey in their image.
Now, let's turn our attention to another notorious challenge in photography: bad air quality and high humidity. As if the Rayleigh effect wasn't enough. These sneaky culprits, they can wreak havoc on your images through some really bad light spectrums.
The irony. Just when you think you found the perfect subject, your vision gets distorted by the cruel combination of Mother Nature's humidity and poor air quality.
That's true. And high levels of humidity and bad air quality also introduce unwanted particles and pollutants into the air. When light passes through these particles, it scatters in various directions, leading to a lack of sharpness and clarity in our photographs.
Yes, it's like having a veil over our lenses, but we can't let these challenges hold us back. We need to adapt and overcome like true champions of photography.
Absolutely, Sharon. One workaround is to invest in quality lens filters that can help reduce the impacts of the bad air quality. Additionally, shooting in optimal weather conditions can basically ensure that our equipment is clean and well maintained. I think that can also make a significant difference.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's well said. Just remember, fellow photographers, even in the face of fuzzy subjects and frustrating environmental conditions, we can still capture extraordinary moments with a touch of skill, a pinch of patience, and a whole lot of determination.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of PhotoBeast. We hope you enjoyed unraveling the mysteries of the Rayleigh Effect and understanding the golden hour and how challenging weather conditions can affect our photography. So until next time, keep clicking, stay witty, and always focus on the magic.